Have you ever faced a moment in life where everything familiar suddenly disappears, where the world you knew is gone and the future is a blank page? That's where Ruth's story begins. Ruth lived in Moab, a land east of Israel. She was married to a man from Bethlehem, a family who had come there to escape a famine. But tragedy struck. First, Ruth's father-in-law died. Then, both of the sons, including Ruth's husband, also passed away. Just like that. 3 women, Naomi, Ruth, and Orpah, were left with heartbreak, empty homes, and uncertain futures. Naomi, Ruth's mother-in-law, was devastated. She had lost her husband and both of her sons. With nothing left in Moab, she decided to return to her homeland, Bethlehem. Before leaving, she told Ruth and Orpah, "You don't have to come with me. Go back to your families." Start over. Orpah kissed Naomi goodbye and tearfully returned home. But Ruth couldn't walk away. She looked Naomi in the eyes and said words that have echoed through generations. "Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God." Ruth wasn't just making a promise. She was making a choice. A choice to walk into the unknown, to leave behind everything familiar, to love fiercely and remain loyal when life gave her every reason to walk away. So the 2 women journeyed to Bethlehem together, a widow and her daughter-in-law, carrying only their grief, their courage, and a fragile hope. When they arrived in Bethlehem, it was harvest season. Fields of barley swayed in the wind, and Ruth decided she wouldn't just sit and wait for help. She went to work. She gathered leftover grain from the fields, just enough to keep them alive. That's where she caught the attention of Boaz, a kind, respected man who owned the field. Boaz saw Ruth's quiet strength and her loyalty to Naomi. He protected her, made sure she was safe, and allowed her to gather all she needed. Boaz wasn't just kind out of duty. He admired her character. Eventually, through Naomi's guidance and God's providence, Boaz and Ruth were married. Their union was more than a love story. It was a story of redemption, of how loss can lead to new beginnings in ways no one can imagine. In time, Ruth gave birth to a son named Obed. Obed became the grandfather of King David, and generations later, from this same family line, came Jesus. Think about that. A woman who wasn't even born an Israelite became part of one of the most important family lines in history because she chose love over fear, loyalty over comfort, and faith over certainty. Ruth's story reminds us that God can take broken pieces and turn them into something breathtaking, that loyalty matters, that stepping out in faith, even when the road ahead is uncertain, can lead to blessings far greater than we can see. So the next time life pushes you toward the unknown, remember Ruth. She didn't know where the road would lead, but she walked it anyway, with courage, love, and faith.